Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. My name is Big Akor Ahmed, and welcome to today's video. Assalamu alaikum. Today, we're going to be reacting to how the fourth day ceasefire in Gaza is expected to play out. We just want to touch on this subject real quick. I don't want this video to be too long or to be anything, in depth or crazy. I just kind of want to touch and update the world on kind of what's going on right now. Right now, Israel and Hamas have agreed to ceasefire, and it is set for 4 days. And yeah, we're just gonna jump into this video and see what they have to say about it. This is obviously Channel 9 news, so this is gonna be coming from the perspective of Israel and Israelis. Boo-hoo. Let's jump into it.
A major milestone in the Mideast.
Yeah. War, so fun. Children under the rubble, dead.
I just can't wait to see the picture of the children, of the innocent people going out from there after so many days.
At least 50 of the 239 hostages held captive by Hamas in Gaza will soon be set free, possibly as soon as Thanksgiving, according to separate statements from Israel and Hamas.
Every hostages that release is a really good news for the family, and in particular the children.
After
Look, I don't want to be like harsh or anything, and I understand that people are people and hostages are hostages, and people deserve to come home, and I'm happy to see that, because no one should be held hostage, no one should be in fear, no one should be held captive. Everyone should be in their home, okay? But like these guys that are speaking about 50 hostages don't care about the 10,000 people they just blew to shreds. They don't care about the 5,000 children they just put in body bags. So it's like, awesome. You're getting 50 hostages back and 3 kids. But like, you're killing 3 kids every half hour, bro. Every half hour you're blowing 3, 4, 5 kids up, blowing them to shreds. So it's like really like, what's gonna make you happy? A 4-day ceasefire so you can get your hostages out, and then what are you gonna do? Blame Hamas for everything? I already know. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know ceasefire. As they're ceasefired, Israel's gonna make a move, because this is what Israel does: sneak attack, make a move when no one's expecting it. And then they're gonna blame Hamas for making a move. It's just what they do. It's just what they've always done. Is these little sneak attacks. So I'll let the video keep going.
a 6-hour-long meeting Tuesday, the Israeli cabinet overwhelmingly approved the agreement with Hamas, which calls for a 4-day pause in Israel's air and ground campaign. Israeli officials say the ceasefire could potentially be extended for the release of additional hostages.
As long as people aren't getting blown to shreds, I'm happy.
I can assure you that we will be respectful of any agreement, and we will honor the commitments made by the Israeli government. I can only hope that
You're gonna keep your agreements? You haven't been able to keep your agreements for 70 years, man.
our enemies will do the same.
President Joe Biden issued a statement saying that, quote, "Today's deal should bring home additional American hostages, and I will not stop until they are all released."
President Joe Biden, shut up, dude. You're literally doing nothing. You have one of the richest, biggest militaries on the planet. You're commander-in-chief of the biggest army, the richest, hugest, largest, strongest army on the planet. And you can't fix this most simple of problems. You just left $85 billion on the ground for the Taliban, and you're worried about your American hostages? Shut up. Shut up. And what that soldier was saying, how they were going to, I really hope that, we keep the agreements that the Israeli government made, and I really hope our enemies keep it too. Yeah.
As for what lies ahead, Israel appears to be taking a trust but verify stance.
We will be very vigilant on the ground because we have bad experiences with Hamas from 2014 when they violated an internationally brokered ceasefire.
I'm John Lawrence.
See, they like to add stuff like that. In 2014, Hamas violated an active ceasefire. It's really funny because like if we go through all of like the crimes and the war crimes and in the breach of rules, you do know Israel is the one that breaches the rules almost every single time. Like breaches, destroys every single law, every single rule. And then when someone responds, they're the enemy. They're the one breaching the rules. They're the one breaking the rules. You guys ever know that person in life? You know what I'm saying? Where like they just do whatever they want and they get in trouble and they get away with everything. But then when you do one little thing, like they're on your head, blaming you for everything. Like, oh, I can't believe you did this, you did that, you got us in this situation. Like, first off, you brought me here, dude. You introduced me to these people. You paid for the experience. You put us in this situation. And now that we're in this situation, you're going to blame me. You know? So, it's very interesting. That's Israel's stance a lot of the times. They like poking problems and then, you know, seeing what happens. This ceasefire, hopefully it does something. I don't think it's going to do much. I think it'll release some hostages on both sides. Some of these hostages will get going. And then, regardless, someone's going to do something. Someone's going to try to, you know, sneak attack from this side, from that side, do something. I think it's going to cause a full-on outbreak war. If you people that are watching this really think Hamas thinks they could beat Israel, Hamas knows they can't beat Israel. Hamas knows they're way weaker than Israel, and they're not winning a war. So if you think Hamas is prepared to send 6 million Palestinians through a war and kill them all so they can just have like an egotistical fight that they know they're going to lose, you guys need to think a little harder with that brain of yours. These people are smart enough to form together a militant group and collect billions of dollars and be able to, you know, fight a nation, one of the strongest nations that has nuclear weapons, that's backed by the United States of America, and they're able to fight them. So these aren't stupid people as much as you think they're just like, you know, dirty Arabs in the middle of the desert that you don't know how to do anything. They shoot AKs. You're wrong. They're very smart individuals. They wouldn't be where they are today if they weren't smart in the first place. They wouldn't be able to fight an army like the Israeli army if they weren't strong and smart. So don't put things past them. Don't think that they're just some stupid terrorist group that wants the eradication of Jews. No, it's way deeper than that. Like, don't listen to the media. It's all garbage. Like, Hamas just wants the eradication of Jews. That's their mission. That's their goal, is to genocide Jewish people. It is not their mission. That is not their goal. That's not even close to their intent. It's funny. They might say it, but that's not why Hamas formed. That's not why they exist. They don't exist to destroy all Jews on the planet. That's why Hitler exists. That's not why Hamas exists. Not even close. They don't have the firepower. They don't have the will. They know they can't do it. You know they can't do it. And Israel knows they definitely can't do it. Like, we all know Hamas can't do much. You know, most of these big attacks and these big things that happen are coming directly from Israel. You know? So yeah, don't believe everything you see in the news. It's all garbage. Right now there's a ceasefire between the two sides. And I'm expecting a bunch more media coverage and media confusion. A tornado of information to come out in the next couple of days. I don't think this ceasefire is going to last. And I don't think one side or the other is going to keep it. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I just want to touch on this. I kind of wanted to bring it up. I don't want the video to be too long. Today's Wednesday. Get another video on Friday. Happy Thanksgiving if you made it through the video. To you and your families, I'm thankful for another breath, for living. And I thank God every single day that I wake up and I get to do this. And I get to see my family and progress with my day. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming and watching the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave your comments down below on what you think's going on. And, yeah, God bless and free Palestine.